Every time someone compliments you, your chest tightens, your mind panics, and a quiet voice inside whispers. Asterisk, they don't really know me. Asterisk, what scares you? Easy. The praise it. S. What would happen if they saw the part of you that learned love always comes with a cost? And once you notice this, you'll realize it's been controlling your life the entire time. Because here's the strange part. The compliment itself isn't the problem. It's what your mind does. Asterisk after asterisk, it lands. For a split second, everything feels exposed, like a spotlight just turned on and you didn't agree to be seen. Your smile shows on the outside, but inside, something pulls back, something braces for impact. Almost like praise is dangerous. It's almost like it's setting you up for something painful that hasn't happened yet. It feels inevitable. If this feels familiar, you're not broken, you're patterned. And today on Mind and Shadow, we're stepping into that pattern, the one most people never realize they're trapped inside. So if this hits close to home, pause for a second, take a breath. And if content like this helps you understand yourself a little more, tap like and subscribe now. It tells the algorithm this conversation matters, and it keeps you connected to deeper stories like this one. Now let's keep going, because this gets uncomfortable, in a revealing way. Imagine someone looks at you and says, you're really talented, or you're amazing to be around. For some people, that feels warm. For others, it feels like pressure tightening around the ribs, because the compliment doesn't land as appreciation, it lands as expectation. Your mind quietly says, asterisk, now I have to maintain this. Now I can't mess up. If I fail, it'll hurt more. Asterisk. And that fear didn't come from nowhere. At some point, usually early, you learned that approval wasn't safe. Maybe love was inconsistent. Maybe praise came right before it was taken away. Maybe you were valued only when you performed, behaved, or succeeded. So your nervous system connected a painful dot. Being seen leads to being judged. Being praised leads to being tested. Being loved leads to loss. So when someone compliments you today, your body reacts like it's back there again. That's why it feels so fast, so automatic, so confusing. Here's the part most people never notice. When you reject a compliment, you're not being humble. You're protecting an old wound. Because accepting praise would mean letting someone see you as valuable. And deep down, that feels unsafe. If they really see you, they might also see your flaws. And if they see those flaws, the love could disappear. So instead, you deflect. You joke. You minimize. You say it's nothing or anyone could do that. But what you're really saying is, asterisk, please don't look too closely. Asterisk, and this pattern doesn't stop at compliments. It shows up in relationships. You pull away when someone gets too close. You doubt their intentions. You wait for the moment, they'll change their mind. Even when things are good, there's a quiet tension, like you're holding your breath, waiting for the drop. Because somewhere inside, you believe affection always comes with a price. What makes this even heavier is the internal split it creates. Part of you craves validation. You want to be seen, understood, appreciated, but the moment it arrives, another part panics and pushes it away. That inner conflict is exhausting, and over time, it shapes your identity. You start seeing yourself through the absence of praise rather than its presence. You trust criticism more than kindness. You replay negative comments. But compliments fade fast, and slowly, without realizing it, you build a self-image based on survival, not truth. Here's the quiet truth most people never say out loud. Compliments feel threatening when your self-worth was never allowed to be stable. When love was conditional, praise becomes a reminder that you could lose everything if you fall short. So your mind tries to stay ahead of the pain by rejecting it first. But here's the turning point. And this is where things shift, if you let them. The discomfort you feel isn't a signal that the compliment is false. It's a signal that it touched something real, something tender, something that never got to feel safe being valued. The moment you see that, you gain a choice. You don't have to fully believe the compliment yet. You don't have to suddenly feel confident. All you have to do is stop attacking it. Let it sit there, even if it feels awkward. Even if your chest tightens. Even if your mind whispers its old warnings. Because healing doesn't start with confidence. It starts with tolerance. The ability to tolerate being seen, without running. If this is resonating with you, I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment about the last time a compliment made you uncomfortable, or what you felt while listening to this. Share this with someone who needs to hear it but might not say it out loud. Conversations like this grow when we pass them on. And remember this. The part of you that flinches at praise isn't weak. It learned to survive in a world where love wasn't guaranteed. But you're not there anymore. So little by little, you can teach your nervous system something new. You were never too much. You were just taught that being valued was dangerous. This is Mind and Shadow. Stay aware. Stay curious. Don't disappear from yourself.